Meg? It's me, Heather.
We're throwing a riot, Miss Rogers. You want to come? You don't hear too good, do you, Kean? No one runs out on me.
Yeah, well, I don't kill people, Mary. Let me out.
No one's out until I say so.
What did you shut your face? Poisonous! That's the riot alarm. Oh, thank God.
Reb? Please don't be dead. Bobbie! What have you done? Nothing. I just found her like... It wasn't me. It wasn't.
A real nice piece of work.
I didn't do anything. I just found her here and I was going to get help. At least she's still alive.
Can't be sure how long she's going to stay that way.
I didn't do it. Come on. I'll try and get through the reception. Miss Ferguson, you have to believe me. I just found her here. I didn't touch her.
Save your breath, Mitchell. You're going to need it for the BJ. So this would be at least attempted murder.
It's not fair.
Bloody hell, the place is on fire.
Somebody let me out of here! Somebody let me out of here! Come on in here, lock that up real good. On.
Did take care of the freak. We never had ourselves a real party. Well, how bad is she? Bad enough to have a good alibi, but she'll live. She's better. Good, I won't have to finish her off. Maybe next time I'm married.
Stop stuffing round, will you? Go and get Francis and Alice and check out the rest of the cells. See if there's a word picture.
There ain't nothing like shopping in a riot. Everything's so cheap.
Right, well, come on, you lot. Let's really get into it.
What's happening back there?
I don't know. The women have gone mad. They're wrecking the cells.
Any officers inside?
Just Miss Ferguson. They've given her a beating. She's okay. Look, I've got to call an ambulance for Kean. She's badly hurt. Miss Ferguson's with her at the moment.
What's the fire situation?
I don't know, but I heard the alarm, so I guess the fire brigade's on its way.
All right. Organise all the help you can get. Make sure there's someone in reception to guide the firemen in when they get here, and get help for Dennis to get him into the staff room.
Where are you going?
We've got to get those women out.
But you can't.
Just do as I say, Heather. You're wasting time.
Let's go.
I don't know what I ever done, but they just wrecked me to them and set fire to me. Now, come on, John. I'm going as fast as me poor old legs.
Are you all right?
Oh, God, I'm crooked.
Where are you going?
Look, getting out of the smoke is metal. You can't go
Take
back.
Barrett to reception. There's someone there.
Nearly dead.
I've tried that. Line's dead.
What do we do? Is the fire brigade on its way?
Should be. I hit the alarm. It went off.
Oh, Mrs. Morris, they've got you here.
What's the situation?
The women are rioting. We need an ambulance, and the phones have been cut off.
Yes, I know. I came as soon as the line went dead. Is the fire contained just in here?
Still there.
Fire brigade should be here any minute.
Is anyone hurt?
Kean, Mitchell shoved her down the stairs.
Trevor, go to the nearest public phone box. Ring the police, an ambulance, and get all the other officers you can, and Sister Hall.
Right.
What other officers are in there?
Mrs. Reynolds and Miss Ferguson. Dennis and Mrs. Brown are unconscious in the staff room.
Is there anyone in solitary?
Desmond.
Right, you can get Desmond outside and wait there for the fire brigade to arrive. All right, come on, Heather.
Oh, thank God you're someone that works. Judy, get the others out to reception. What did make you here on your own? No one. Get out or you get Check the reception. There should be someone there to help you get out safely. Make sure the other cells are empty.
You can't fight this fire on your own.
Just do as I say. Quick, get out before the fire gets any worse.
What about you?
Believe it or not, this is part of the job. I can't let you stay in.
Yeah, we can't let you stay here and fight this fire on your own. Now, we're staying.
All right. Well, help me get all the mattresses into the cupboard. Pile them up and spray them all at once. Oh.
There's a fire in these cells. Something exploded. She's trapped in there. I can't get out.
Outside, quick as possible.
Where's fire?
It's through here. There's a lot of smoke, but I think it's coming mainly from foam mattresses.
What time you got here? We can all leave this.
We gotta get moving. The governor's in there
You
somewhere.
don't have the breathing gear.
Huh, neither do the women. Come on.
It must have been all that purple cat spray exploding.
Mrs. Reynolds, come on, you can't go in there.
Somebody has to.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Now, come on. I'll get you out.
Get outside. I can handle this. You okay, honey?
Milsom, you helped her. Miss Ferguson's Meg checked that all the other cells were empty. Come on, come on, everybody.
Okay, you. What the hell's all that about? Bitch has got the freaks kicked. She's gonna make a break through the kitchen. What? And let us take a rap for this lot like hell she is.
Oh, no. Get these round you quickly. Get warm.
Thank you.
There you go. Here, put that round the
Come on. There you go. There's a better. A bit warmer at least. How's your breathing? What do you reckon with me lungs chock-a-block with smoke? Don't be surprised if I keel over from lack of oxygen.
Something tells me you'll make it okay.
Don't you bank on it, lady. Hey, there's some still in there. Anybody dead?
Oh, I don't think so, but I can't be sure.
Oh, there probably is. There was last time. About 2 years ago, Wentworth went up in flames. Placed a bloody fire trap. Oh, I wouldn't want to go like that myself. Be bloody awful, I reckon. All black and shriveled up and tongues of flame licking at you.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
That's right, dump me just 'cause I'm half dead.
Are you holding up, Bobbie? Don't ask. I heard about the baby, love. I'm sorry.
The baby's gone, and Cass is gone, and now we're going to be in here forever.
Hey, come on, don't talk like that. It's not the end of the world. You'll get your parole, meet a guy, settle
Never
down.
get me parole now.
Oh, come on, Bobbie. The riot's not your fault. They can't blame you for all this.
Why not? They've been blaming me for everything else. Some mongrel pushed Reb down the stairs and busted her head. Well, they reckon I done it, and I never did. I'm never going to get out of here, and I didn't do it, Myra.
There's no way you're getting out of here. Fat mongrel bitch, Bryant! Stop me! Stop it!
Sorry, but this has got to be done. Oh, don't mind me. I'm lucky it's all I've got.
What a shame. You'll be scarred for life, dear.
The firemen have finished mopping up, so see the women are sent back to their cells as soon as they've been treated. Judy, You pushed yourself too far, but I'm grateful. You all right?
Yeah, I've seen better days, I guess, but I'm okay.
What about your pacemaker?
Still ticking, isn't it?
You look dreadful. You should be resting.
All right. Can take anything this lot can dish out.
What's the situation back there?
The women have been taken to their cells and locked in. Mrs. Morris has taken Desmond and Mitchell to solitary.
Mitchell's in solitary?
Well, Winter can join them as soon as she's been treated. She's got a lot to answer for. Apparently she was one of the main instigators.
Yes, Governor.
Keep an eye on things here. I'm going to look for Miss Rogers.
All right. Here, the Governor. Get over there, Bryant.
What's this about Bobbie being in a pound?
Reb got carted off on a stretcher unconscious. They reckon Bobbie done it.
Well, they're crazy.
Bobbie wouldn't do that.
Well, that's what I reckon. And maybe Myra will get her off the hook. Did you see her out there? She was great. Really had things organised. No wonder she's such a fab top dog. She's not going to stand for any trouble.
Keep your mouth shut, Warren. You finished it?
She's got 5 stitches. She'll have a headache for a while, but there's no permanent damage. There, that'll do you. You're lucky you've got a hard head.
Don't be bloody personal. Come on, Winter. Solitary. You do know the way.
You did a neat little number on her, Jude. What you bother carting her here for? Why don't you just finish her off?
You're something, aren't you? You wouldn't understand.
But I didn't do it, Mrs. Morris. Honest, I didn't.
Well, if that's true, you've got nothing to worry about. When Kean can talk, she'll tell the police what happened.
What if she snuffs it?
Let's just worry about one thing at a time, eh? I'm sorry. Been an enormous help today, Myra. Thank you.
It was a break in the monotony, at least.
Yes, well, you'll be out of here tomorrow. It'll soon pass. You need any help?
No, thanks. Nothing here I can't handle.
Right, I'll go back to the hospital.
You better get me out of this lot, Ferguson.
Won't be easy.
That's your problem. Don't forget I've got enough on you to put you in the cell next door.
I doubt that, Winter. Anyway, you're forgetting that a whole room full of prisoners saw your mates overpower me, and I've still got the bruises to prove it.
You double-cross me and you're gonna be very sorry.
Ah, come on, if I change my story now, everyone will know I was lying.
Well, you better pull some fancy footwork then. Because if I cop the rap for this lot, I'm gonna say it was your idea.
Come on, use your brains, Winter. Now, you've done very nicely with this little riot, and Mrs. Reynolds is about to lose her job. Soon I'll be in the chair. And then between us, we can run Wentworth any way we like.
All right, I'll cop it, sweet, for now. But things better work out the way you say. Or I'll get you, Miss Ferguson. And I've got nothing to lose.
I found Dennis, Mr. Cruikshank, out cold in the corridor, and Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Reynolds keeled over in here.
Oh, Heather, I've been looking for you everywhere. How are you?
I'm all right, Mrs. Reynolds. Thank you.
Oh, it's all right. We've changed the water. We'll get this analysed. Looks like somebody slipped you a Mickey.
I don't know who or how, but my head tells me it was very effective.
What do you remember?
Nothing helpful, I'm afraid. I was just having a cup of tea, and the next thing I knew, I woke up feeling terribly groggy, and all hell was breaking loose.
Oh, my God, look at your hands. They're burnt.
So's half the prison.
You should go and see a doctor before they turn septic.
I'll get there soon enough. He's pretty busy at the moment. Anyway, I really need this coffee.
I know you've got a lot on your plate, Mrs. Reynolds, but we've got to get our report straight. Do you know if there were any witnesses to the attack on Kean?
I don't know much about that, I'm afraid. Mrs. Rogers is the one to ask.
Well, the only person I saw near Kean was Mitchell.
Fair enough. We'll get a formal statement from you later. In the meantime, I've got a man beside Kean's hospital bed to question her when she comes round. But it looks like Mitchell's in the box seat for this one.
There you go.
Sure you're all right, Annie Joan?
Oh, yeah. Nothing a good night's sleep won't fix.
Must have been a ripper. All those prisoners going mad.
Oh, there wasn't anything I couldn't handle.
Did you have to shoot any of them? Or club them over the head?
No, Shane, it wasn't like that. You just have to show them who's boss.
I reckon they were lucky. You pack a mean wallet.
Yes, Sorry, Shane. I shouldn't have hit you.
Oh, geez, that was nothing compared to what my dad used to do. Anyhow, I asked for it.
No, not really. I don't believe in hitting children, Shane, but... You see, I just want to do the best I can for you.
I know that, Auntie Joan, and I want to be good for you too. But I don't know if I can be all the time.
Well, I suppose all the time might be a bit hard. But you do have to try.
Well, I had an extra good reason for wagging this week.
Oh?
There's kids. Got birthdays coming up. They're all talking about their presents and parties.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Nobody cares about my birthday. And it's tomorrow.
Sorry, Shane, I didn't know. But you're wrong, you know. I do care about your birthday.
Wonder what they're going to do to Bobbie. I don't reckon she did it. Do you?
I wouldn't have thought so, dear, but you never know.
Oh, it's not her fault, Edna.
What if she didn't do it? Rebecca will say so when she comes round.
If she comes round. She's out like a light when she got out of here.
Oh, don't worry too much, Marlene. Things will work out for the best.
That's what I always thought. Now I'm not so sure after tonight.
Oh, the place is a mess, all right.
Thought it was all a bit of fun at first. Didn't reckon anyone was going to get hurt.
Well, dear, perhaps in future you'll be a bit more wary before you get involved.
You say that again. I thought 6 months in here was going to be a bit of a buzz. Thought I'd do it standing on my head. Now.
I know how you feel. Mind you, 6 months is nothing compared to my sentence. But with any luck, my appeal will go through all right.
Got my fingers crossed for you.
Thanks, Marlene. I don't know how I'll manage if they knock it back. I miss Harry so much.
Oh, geez, you'll be okay. They'd be off their heads to think you'd try and do Harry in. I mean, he believes you, and if he...
And it's time you rested, dear. You look terrible.
How am I going to get any rest in this junk heap?
Why don't you have a nice glass of lemon barley water before you lie down? It'll help take the taste of smoke out of your mouth and help settle your tummy, too.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Back to your own dorm, Pearson.
Oh, couldn't I stay the night with Marlene and keep her company? She's really not well.
No, you must sleep in your allotted dorm. It's regulations.
Oh, well, good night, dear, then.
Good night, Edna.
You all right, Warren?
She'll be apples, Mrs. Morris.
Good night.
Good night. Bottle of barley water.
Hello? Father? Yes, me. Look, I'm sorry it's so late. How are you? You're not feeling any worse, are you? You wouldn't tell me any different, even if you were. Oh, well, yeah, the way things are going at Wentworth at the moment, it looks as though I'll be asked to take over as governor any day now. Oh, well, actually, I want to talk to you about something else. Just a minute. It's my father, the Major. Do you want to say hello?
The Major?
Oh, go on, get to bed and don't sneak Nicky in.
Good night.
It was Shane. Oh, he's settled in very well. Yeah. Actually, Father, you know how I really do hate to ask favours of you, but, well, I was wondering if you could get your friend, Mr. Justice Fletcher, to help me cut a few corners in court. What? No, it's nothing like that. Well, you see, I want to make official application to legally adopt Shane. Yes. I want to be Shane's foster mother.
To know who attacked you, Kean. Can you hear me? Who pushed you? Was it Mitchell Bobbie Mitchell?
Bobbie Mitchell.
Did you hear that? She said Bobbie Mitchell. So it was Mitchell who pushed him.
This place still stinks of smoke.
I know. It'll probably hang around for days. It gets into your clothes, doesn't it? Come on, ladies.
It smells like we're barbecuing old gumboots.
Mrs. Barry, I have a complaint. Things were stolen from our cell during the riots.
Oh, well, you'll have to give me a list of everything that's missing.
I'd like to add to that, Mrs. Barry, I've been cleaned out.
You're lucky you weren't wiped out.
Well, what about me? I had to borrow all this stuff.
Well, I'm sorry, but you'll have to have all items listed. Now, come on, off to the showers.
Listed? I'm not going to be able to find anything.
Who'd go around and steal things during a riot?
Oh, the same morons who started. What am I saying? The place is full of thieves and morons.
Well, I'm sorry to turn it the way it did, but this is my first riot.
Yeah, and it better be your last, girl, or I'll personally brain you.
Look, I'm sorry about the riot, but I'm glad you came through it okay.
Thanks. Better get a move on.
Come on, ladies, or you'll be late for breakfast. Good heavens, what's happened? Oh, you've been sick.
I can't make it. I've got real bad pains in the gut.
Oh, so have I. Come on last night.
Well, can you walk?
I don't think so.
Well, look, I'll get you round to the hospital, and then if it's that bad, we'll call in Sister.
I'll call her now. It's real bad.
Oh, well, look, don't worry. Don't worry. Do you think it was the smoke last night that did it?
Oh, come on. We'll cark it waiting here all day.
Well, look, I'll go and get Sister Hall, and then we'll think about getting you to hospital. But for heaven's sake, don't move.
Oh, Francis. I don't think I can make it.
Morning. Morning, Nicky.
And?
And what?
Happy birthday!
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
I'll do that.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Shane. Burn yourself.
When's your birthday?
What? December 21st.
Oh, that's pretty good. Right on Christmas.
Oh, what's that got to do with it?
Where you get two lots of presents on top of each other.
Oh, not always. Sometimes they just give you one for both.
Oh, well, I tell them to shove it up their ass. It's not fair. What kind of presents do you get?
I don't get many anymore.
None at all.
Oh, look, it's not important when you get older. Why aren't you dressed for school?
I thought you'd like me to take the day off school.
Oh, did you? Now, why would I want you to miss school?
'Cause it's my birthday.
My birthday. Oh, damn, what's the time?
The takeover bid is
Mum used to let me go.
over $25 million.
And she'd give me money too.
Oh, shush.
It was the scene of a riot last night. Women rampaged through the prison, lighting fires and threatening guards. Only minor injuries were sustained. The riot comes only hours after the resignation of the Minister for Corrective Services. And now the weather.
Stormy.
Why won't you listen to me?
All right, I'm listening.
I said Mum used to let me stay home. And she'd give me some money and I could go down to the pennies and do what I want.
Seems to me you've been doing what you want for far too long, right? Now, I'll be ready in 20 minutes and I'll walk you to school, okay?
Do I have to?
Mm-hmm. You have to.
Okay.
That's better. And thanks for breakfast.
Alice and Francis must still be in hospital. Wonder what's wrong with them?
Well, they're boring, ugly, vicious, stupid, nasty,
you know
horrible.
Must have been all those poisonous fumes.
We inhaled them too. Yeah, but they must be more delicate than us.
I just took breakfast up to Solitary.
How's Bobby?
She looks like she's bawling her head off.
That poor little kid. It's been a horrible year for her.
How can they blame Bobbie?
Well, she's probably in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I'm sure she didn't do it.
I don't know. She's been very aggressive lately, too. Especially towards me.
Yeah, what about the way she got stuck into her yesterday, remember? She wanted to kill her.
Yes, that's right, she did. And for a minute there, I thought she was going to kill her.
Yeah, I know it looks bad, but... Oh, I hope she didn't do it. Really stuck up her parole.
Could have been anyone. Could have been an accident. That riot was pretty wild. You see the way it spread? It was like the whole place had gone mad.
Yeah, that's how it usually happens. It builds up for months and months until finally, pow, the whole thing breaks loose. Women only get involved in it because they're bored out of their minds.
Yeah, but it's so destructive.
Yeah, so is Maury Winter.
Now, at least we won't have a peep out of her now Myra's back. It'll be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. She'll take care of Maury.
Well, I just hope she does it peacefully. I don't think I could take any more violence.
Well, you have never seen a fight to the top, love, and peaceful. It ain't.
Just when I was coming to terms with this place.
It takes years to come to terms with this place. And even if you can come to terms with it, it doesn't mean anything, because once you do, then you might not be able to come to terms with being on the outside.
Oh, you must be bushed after last night.
Yeah, a bit.
Everyone's talking about how brave you were.
Really? I only did my job.
Yes, but you did it so well. And against all the odds, too.
Oh, thank you, Joyce.
I hear you even managed to get away from Maury Winter. Oh, she's a tough one.
God, you can say that again. I've got to admit, though, that I was pretty scared out of my wits.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. A riot's a very frightening thing, especially for a new officer. But you came through it. You didn't crack.
Well, I guess I've got Miss Ferguson to thank for that. She was the one who told me a good officer never loses a head.
Morning, Miss Ferguson.
Mrs. Barry, Miss Rogers.
Miss Ferguson.
I was just commending Miss Rogers here on her efforts last night.
Yes, she did well. But she should have realised that something was wrong when Mrs. Reynolds didn't answer the page.
Yes, I suppose so.
She didn't do too badly.
Are you expecting any more trouble from Maury Winter?
Oh, yeah, I can guarantee it.
What do you do with someone like that?
Oh, types like Winter aren't difficult to handle. You see, they're really quite harmless unless they've got a mob of idiots to follow them. Now, if I were governor, I would put Winter straight into isolation and throw away the key.
But you couldn't do that.
Oh, no? I think you'll see that I can, Mrs. Barry, and in the very near future.
I've got the police statement here. Rebecca Kean's confirmed that it was you who attacked her.
She's lying, the bitch. I never touched her.
Settle down, Mitchell.
Sorry. Mrs. Reynolds, I just found her there. I was checking her over when the freaking Miss Rogers...
Mitchell!
I mean Miss Ferguson and Miss Rogers. Well, I tried to explain to them what had happened, but everything was happening so fast they wouldn't listen to me. It's true, I didn't do it.
Did you threaten to kill Kean?
No!
Think carefully. In the laundry yesterday, did you threaten to kill her?
No.
Mrs. Morris heard you.
Well, so what? Plenty of threats go on around here. You know what it's like. They don't mean anything.
I hope for your sake the VJ feels the same way.
What do you mean, the VJ?
Since the attack on Kean, Mrs. Morris has had to make out a report about your threat.
Please, I didn't mean anything by it. It just went off my head.
I'm sorry, Mitchell, but I have to testify.
Sure you're sorry. What about my parole?
Under the circumstances, I doubt whether that will be granted.
But you can't keep me here. I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, Bobbie, but you'll be taken back to the others now, Mrs. Morris.
Bloody Morris reckons she heard me threaten to kill Rex, so she writes a report to the VJ and I'm stuck.
Bobby, will you try and calm down?
Oh, how can I calm down? Morris has got the finger on me, Rex bloody lied to the cops, and I'm done.
Honey, I'm going to have to ask you something. I don't want you to get mad at me.
What?
Did you do it?
Oh, Jude!
Well, you had reason.
Look, sure I had reason, but I never done it, all right?
All right. It's good enough for me.
It's not good enough for the VJ. I'll take one look at Morris's report, one look at the cops' report, and I won't get out until I'm due for the pension.
Surely not. If you're innocent.
Well, now you're being naive, dear. Well, just look at my own situation.
Yeah, Edna's right. I've seen the innocent cop it more often than the guilty, and that stinks because her parole's on the line.
For something she didn't do?
Are you kidding? Wouldn't be the first time.
But that's so wrong. I mean, what chance have you got if they report every threat you make in anger and every lie somebody tells about you?
No chance at all. The sooner you realise that, the better.
Listen, you might have a chance if we get Reb to tell the truth.
Yeah, and I will, just as soon as she gets back in here.
Not like that. You'll end up right back where you started.
Well, how then?
Don't know. Maybe I could have a talk to her.
Myra. Yeah, Myra'd be able to fix it, wouldn't she?
Yeah, Myra will fix it. She's coming back this afternoon.
Yeah. Judy.
What is it?
Cop this lot.
Where did you get this?
Alison Francis's door.
Well, you did real well, kid. The job's yours, huh?
Come in. Oh, Lee Templar's outside. Do you have time to see her now? I've got a press conference at the department in 30 minutes.
She can wait till you get back.
Maybe you'd better send her in case I don't survive it.
Oh?
Do you expect it to be that bad? I'm expecting a massacre. Bring her in. Well, good luck. Come in. Yes, Templar.
How did you burn your hands? Was that when
To
you...
be honest, I don't remember.
Well, I just wanted to see you to say thank you. And I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I appreciate that, Templar, but you must understand I was only doing my duty. All those women are my responsibility.
Well, from what I saw yesterday, you're more than capable of handling it.
I doubt whether the department or the press would agree with you, but I'll soon find out.
Well, I just hope they find out how you risked your life for us yesterday. Anyway, that's it. I suppose I just had to say thanks.
Fine.
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, what's going to happen to the women now?
Well, the ones on charges will go before the visiting justice, and the department will probably impose penalties across the board.
But some of the women had nothing to do with the riot. A few even risked their lives trying to stop it.
I know, and I'll do what I can to help them.
Do you think we'd be allowed to continue with the fashion parade? It could bolster morale.
Well, you can work on it in your own time. What are you going to do for clothes and makeup?
Well, I've still got some clothes locked in the storeroom, and, well, I was hoping that I might be allowed to have some makeup brought in for me today.
Yes, very well, but there'll be no contact visits at the moment. On top of everything else, the department isn't going to be happy. The minister resigned this morning because of your allegations against him.
I see. I'm glad about that. It's just what I wanted. But I suppose it's going to cause more trouble for you, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't regret what I did. I still think he got off lightly. Men like that should be shot.
He's sorry. It's big of him after all this time.
Rebecca, he's your father. You must see him. If you knew how desperately important...
He never had any time for me. And neither did you. It's too late now.
Rebecca, please. It's not too late. Don't say that.
Suppose we could talk about what a complete botch we've made of everything.
Rebecca, you must see him. If you let your father die without any comfort at all from you, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
Regrets? You must regret ever having had me.
Careful, dear. Is it very painful?
It's just bruising.
Oh, that Mitchell girl must have been insane to do this to you.
Bobbie?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Just what the police said. She was found with you. You were unconscious at the bottom of the stairs. She might have killed you. Don't you remember being questioned by the police?
Don't remember anything.
But you told them everything. How this Mitchell creature had attacked you. I thought we might go out to lunch together, dear.
Oh, sure. Good idea. I'll just finish off here. Take a load off your feet.
You, certainly keep fit.
Oh, I try to. Bit of a lost cause, really. It's my appetite. It's ginormous. Breakfast didn't even touch the sides.
Your, tummy cramps have all gone then?
Yeah, not a twinge. All I've got now is hunger pains.
Well, I expect the, barley water cleared it all up.
Yeah, probably right. Thanks for putting me onto it.
You have been taking it, then?
Yeah! See for yourself. It's done wonders.
Well, it always has done in the past.
Oh, Judy, I didn't get a chance to thank you for getting your things back.
Oh, Marlene was responsible for that.
Oh, well done, dear.
Thanks.
Did lunch agree with you then?
Sure did, but I don't agree with Mrs. O'Regan if she calls that sludge Irish stew. Hey, Jude, maybe you shouldn't have said it was me got that stuff back.
Why not? Credit where credit is due.
Yeah, but what about when Alice and Francis find out? They'll lay me out like a roll of lineup.
Don't worry about them. I'll look after you, okay?
Hope you can, Jude. Oh, hi, we haven't been introduced. Marlene.
Myra.
Good to have you back. Got a little surprise for you later.
Oh, thanks, but I warn you, I don't surprise easy.
Yeah, I bet you can handle anything. Have this place running like clockwork, I reckon.
I don't come with a guarantee, love.
It's not what I heard. See you around like a rissole.
I wonder what the surprise is.
Oh, you probably have been voted top dog of the year. Unanimous vote.
I doubt whether I get Mari Winter's vote.
You'll have no trouble talking her around now that you're sharing.
Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that either. I gather things have been a bit bouncy around here.
Yeah, you gather right. How's Kay?
Oh, through the worst of it, I think. I hope. I pray she is, anyway.
Well, that was the main thing, wasn't it? I'll see you later.
Jude? What's wrong?
Haven't you noticed, Myra? Take a look around. We have just been through a riot. Well, some of us have anyway. Bobbie has nearly lost her parole. Lee was nearly killed. Mari Winter's charging through the place like a rogue elephant. I could go on, but that's just for starters.
Look, Jude, maybe things would have been different if I was here, but I had to be with Kay.
Yeah, well, we have all got our problems. It's just at this place, there are more than usual problems, and I've had it up to here with the whole stinking lot.
Hi. Feeling any better?
Yeah. No thanks to you, you bitch.
Oh, nice chatting to you.
No, you don't.
You've got some talking to do.
All right, I'm sorry.
What was in it, huh? Come on, talk.
I don't understand.
The barley water. What did you put in it?
What do you mean?
Well, it was laced, right? You tried to kill us, you bitch.
I don't know what you're on about.
It had poison in it.
Poison? You got it all wrong.
No, pig's eye got it wrong. We got food poisoning, just us two, and that was the only stuff we both drank.
And now someone's had the nerve to steal it back.
And the rest, thieves and
So,
bitches.
what was in it?
Nothing. Nothing.
What's going on in here?
Here? Nothing's going on, right?
Right. Warren?
Everything's all right, Miss Rogers. I'll be getting back to the laundry.
Aren't you two supposed to be in the workshop?
Yeah, you got it right.
Then you'd better get there, hadn't you?
Sure, no problem.
Just tell me what's eating you up.
Get it.
Where are you off to?
Forgot something.
Your sense of direction?
No, don't!
I was only having a mouthful.
Yeah, well, I think it's gone off.
Oh, what do you mean it's gone off?
You can't be too careful.
You're just being bloody stingy.
How much longer do I get the cold shoulder?
Be all right, Myra. Just let me alone, okay?
Look, how about taking over the press for me? I'll finish folding these.
You're the boss. Reserved for top dog. I feel as though I'm trespassing up here. It's all yours.
Marlene put it there.
Goes for all of us, Myra. We're bloody lucky to have you back.
Thanks.
You won't forget what I told you about Reb, will you?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll fix it when she gets back.
Now, don't you worry yourself, dear. Myra will fix it.
Myra found your sign.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Just a little welcome from me. I've got to talk to you.
So talk.
Outside.
Hey, what's up?
You know how we're trying to figure out what was wrong with Alice and Francis?
We figured it out, Films.
Because the barley water that Edna gave me.
Barley water? Come come off it. Those two drink anything from beer to embalming fluid. It'd take more than barley water to put them out of action.
This is more than barley water. It's got poison in it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Jude, you've got to believe me. Edna must have done it.
Are you having me on?
Look, she gave me this stuff. Before I get a chance to drink it, they swipe it, they get stuck into it, and the next thing they've got food poisoning.
Yeah, so why does it always have to be Edna that does it? Nobody likes those two. Anybody could have poisoned their food.
Maybe.
Is this one of your jokes?
Look, I checked the bottle. You can see little flecks of stuff floating in it.
Well, maybe those little flecks of stuff are lemon. All right, I'll have a look at it.
How about we get Myra?
How about we have a look at it? Come on.
Oh, Desmond's full of complaints about having to share with Mari Winter. I didn't know what to say with her. Oh, I can hardly blame her, though.
Hardly.
What have you got there?
It's a postcard from Colleen. Look, it's to all of us. Listen to this. Leaving Rome tomorrow for Greece via Yugoslavia. I need to laze about on the beach for a few weeks. Paris was so beautiful, I almost cried. And the Eiffel Tower was so high, I almost threw up. The Romans drive like maniacs, and I saw Sophie Loren in a shop on the Via Veneto. I'm happily putting on kilos and feel like a kid again. P.S. The men here really do pinch.
Oh.
Ciao, Colleen.
Oh, doesn't it look wonderful? Oh, to think you could have gone with her. All expenses paid?
Don't remind me. Oh, I'd love to see Paris.
Be happy to see Hobart.
You never travel?
No, well, we take a caravan to Rosebud every year. Oh, Miss Ferguson, have you seen this card from Mrs. Powell?
No.
Oh, I thought you might be interested.
No, I'm not interested.
Oh, she sounds like she's having a wonderful time.
Well, why shouldn't she? Nothing to do but laze around all day. Because it won't last. She's got to come back to Earth sooner or later. Oh, Mrs. Morris, the governor's back. She'd like to see you. I must say, she doesn't look too well.
What do you mean?
Just that. Pale, strained.
Well, that press conference would have been pretty tough.
I would have thought it might be the effects of the riot. Obviously, she's not up to handling such situations.
Oh, you love it, don't you? You never let an opportunity pass.
I don't know what you mean.
No? You're always ready with some unkind criticism, some unfair comment.
Just making an observation.
Yes, well, I could make one or two. Hasn't it occurred to you that Mrs. Reynolds acted very courageously during the riot?
We all did our duty.
She saved Lee Templar's life. A prison riot is a deadly
look, it's an
situation.
officer's job to cope with a riot. It's a governor's job to prevent them. I must say Mrs. Reynolds might have made a very good officer. I dare say it's too late for even that now.
Well, I wouldn't dare say any more. It is my duty to report insubordination.
You'll see, Jude. It's got these greenish, grey...
Oh.
We still might be able to see it.
Don't cut
Oh,
yourself.
Be careful. It's no good. Damn. They really were there.
Sure.
You think I'm just joking, don't you?
Well, it had crossed my mind.
Well, I'm not. Tell me how Alice and Francis got so sick.
I don't know. They stole all that buy-up. They probably guts themselves all night.
Sister said it was food poisoning.
Yeah, and this is the place to get it.
Then why hasn't anybody else get it? I'm telling you, it was Edna and the barley water.
Now, just a minute. Answer me one question. Why?
I don't know. We've never had an argument.
Okay, look. I will accept that you saw something in that bottle. It was probably sediment. But there is no way that I'm going to believe Edna is wandering around this prison making up terrible potions.
Why is she always asking me how I'm feeling? She's asked me 4 times today.
Because she probably cares about you. You did have a stomach pain.
That's right. And it came just after I drank some herbal tea that she gave me.
No.
Yes, and it had an undertaste, kind of bitter.
Oh. Do you think it was a black shiny apple, really? And she was all disguised in a black cloak with a wart on her nose? Now look, just clean up this mess. And while you're at it, do something about your imagination. It's taken a nosedive.
Yes? I bet you need that. You can say that again. Then it was a massacre?
The conference, no. Went surprisingly well. In fact, I've decided there really are ladies and gentlemen of the press. Want one?
Yes, please. Well, what's wrong?
What happened after the conference? I had a little chat with the acting minister who gave me this.
What is it?
My notice. I've been discharged as the governor of Wentworth.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.